universe is mine. I am God here.
So subscribe or die. Subscribe.
Greetings. Welcome to episode 30. This will be container number 9, part 3. Still going through Japanese games, so I will do another 30 games today. I can already see from a quick glance that there's some duplicates in here, so I will try not to count duplicates as more than just one game. So, with that said, I will start with a duplicate, which I believe is Doraemon. And to have deja vu, we will see it again, except the hang tab was never removed or folded out to hang on a hang tab, so it's mint condition. We'll count that as game number 1. Going with the game box that's a little larger than the standard, we have the Addams Family. Made for our pals in Japan by Acclaim. More pieces of scrap newspaper from Japan. I must have been really impressed by that because I held on to it and kept it in the container. But it can now go to recycling. Virtua Fighter Mini in a normal sized or US European sized box, not the small little tiny box that we're used to with most Japanese games. Here, we'll start with one that I know the title of. That would be Tom and Jerry, the movie. Whirl. 1993 by Turner Entertainment Company and Telefilm Essen. All rights reserved. 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta keep my little stacks down there so I keep track of how many games I'm opening. Echo the Dolphin. Focuses, then doesn't focus. That's okay, because the picture's going to be over here anyways. Like this. Let me give you this as an example. We have from TV Animation Slam Dunk, a basketball game. So you see that, right? But hold on. It gets worse. Because here's another one. Another Slam Dunk. But you say 2's not enough. And I'll say I agree with you, which is why I have 3. Brilliant. 3 of a game I can't even play because I can't read Japanese. Oh well. Puzzle and Action. I think there's maybe a variation of this one in title. The picture and then the title will tell you which one is which. Okay. Let's see what else we have beneath the layers of bubble wrap. How about Shining Force, Final Conflict? We'll force it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Now we'll be going in a correct order. This I know we'll get that one later. It's one that you've seen before, so don't feel like you're being deprived. Psychic World. We have, next up, under a layer of bubble wrap and packing tape, we have Wonder Boy. Which I know that in past videos I've shown you the European box and used the Tenacious D clip for this particular game. It's weird wrapping. We have a very sun-bleached copy of Super Golf. If that even picks up, that is so light. The colors are just completely all faded out, and I don't think that was a natural occurrence. Okay. Had to reach underneath the container to grab Putt and Putter. You've seen this one before, the Japanese version I'm referring to. Okay, another one that we can translate. Pac-Man. Gotta love Pac-Man. What's in this carefully wrapped treasure bag? It is a pretty beat up copy of Dragon Crystal. That box is pretty rough. I don't know why I bubble wrapped it so carefully. I was probably in a bubble wrapping frenzy. Like this one too. I can see what's in this pouch. 2 layers thick. And all we have is another copy of Aladdin. Which I even know that I showed you in the last video. So that might be 3 copies now of Aladdin. I don't know. This is what it looks like when you have a problem. Galaga 91. More pieces of newspaper from Japan. Thank goodness for that. I remember this game was sort of hard to get back in the day. I think it might be worth a little bit. Godzilla. I know there's more. It's more official Japanese title than just Godzilla, but that's what we're going to call it. We have Royal Stone. Royal Stone. I believe it's an RPG. Role-playing game for those of you not in the know. But if you're watching this channel, you should definitely know what RPG means. Because you're obviously into video games. Particularly interested in Sega Game Gear. That's all that I show on this channel. Good Lord. When you see the game, you're going to not understand why I wrapped it so tightly. It's another copy of Solitaire Poker. I showed this last time because I commented that there's a bad Photoshop job of playing cards in the back of her bikini, which I thought was just such an interesting use of a woman's body for solitaire poker. Don't ask me what they were thinking. I wasn't there that day. Another pouch. Wow. I'm going to need scissors for this one. Otherwise, I'll destroy the box trying to get it out. We'll come back to it after Nomo's World Series Baseball. Five, 10, 15, 20 games already. Let's stick with the high ground. I believe this is Shanghai by Sunsoft, and it does not have the Masterpiece sticker on there. This is one of the games that does have that distinction, but this is just the regular version. Not deemed yet a masterpiece. This game was also hard to find back in the day, and that's Ronald Mcdonald. Promoting McDonald's to little kids through video games. I don't even know the agenda of this game. It looks like a side-scroller. It's like Ronald McDonald in Crack World or something. You get 1,000 points to poison yourself with McDonald's food. Familiar cover by Namcot. Couldn't tell you the title, but beneath this, me holding this box, you will see the title and the picture, so that we both can learn today. It'll be a learning experience with most of these games. The game is called What the Hell is the Title? But this one's easy because it's Ultimate Soccer. That's an easy one. That'll be easy to find a picture for. Never played it. Any of the versions. We have Ninku. Bow before Ninku. Okay, looks like we got 5 more games to go. Ooh, I'm gonna show you this one. This is a bootleg. A box bootleg. This is Time Soldiers. An unofficial release. But it's box, which is pretty rad. Time Soldiers. Fight your way through the horrors of the past and future to rescue your friends and save the world in this fantastic voyage through the time from Sega. And then it's in several different languages. But I love me some bootlegs. You gotta love them. They have some charm. They also allow you to play games on the Game Gear that were never meant to be played. A lot of Master System games ported over onto bootleg cartridges and multi-game cartridges. We have just plain Sonic the Hedgehog. Nope. This, I think, is a sumo wrestling game. I can see like the title of it in my head, but I can't pronounce it. So I will find it and put the title underneath. It's a sumo wrestling game. That was another one of my early acquisitions when I started getting into collecting. Started collecting US releases, and then I stumbled across European releases, and then I discovered Japan. And then my OCD brain said, you need one of every single game that's ever been made and released. And then I accomplished that. And then my brain said, you should get bootlegs and knockoffs and anything Game Gear. And I listened, and I did. And now I have 30 plus containers filled with Game Gear. Frey. And I think I only owe you one more. 30 games for episode 30. This is Bare Knuckle 2. 1993. Bare Knuckle 2. Because number 1 wasn't enough. You needed a number 2. Let me see if there's anything that looks interesting. No, I'm going to stop there because the rest of these look like games that I can't immediately translate. Oh, wait. Hold on. I know you were all just thinking, you know, you have that From TV Animation Slam Dunk game. I know you have 3 copies of it. You just showed it to us. But you're really not a true collector of Game Gear. You're really not the Sega Game Gear God. Unless you have 4 copies of the game. Well, it's official, I do. So luckily I have 4 of those. Why I bought so many copies, I don't fucking know. I don't know. Hope you're doing well. This will conclude this video. The next one will be episode 31, Container 9, Part 4. Because there's still easily probably 60 games in here in this container. So, hope you're well. Connect with me on Instagram. Subscribe if you like what you see. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video or like the games that I showed in the video. And we will be in touch soon. Take care.